Tiffany to me to talk to me about the whole situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
But she's also witnessed stuff with Negs in the community that she should have spoken out on, and she realizes that as well. And seeing this shit go down again and again, again and again, and again and again, I think she's reached a limit where she can't ignore it anymore. And this is what this is about. I hope that helps.
Oh, good.
All right, I'm going to play the
always
thing.
happens. That's what it seems like.
Larry, you know,
right? Like me and you have. It's never been about YouTube bollocks. Me and you, our friendship is based on many other things, and YouTube is the least of it, right?
Hey, Belinda.
Believe it or not, that is a thing. That can't happen.
Yeah, it can happen when you can be legitimate friends, and you know, it not be all about.
She's right there, Yolanda.
So yeah, we kept in touch, and
Lynn.
I occasionally talk to Negs. You know, he's doing his thing.
Hey, Lynn, if you want to come up, you just let me know, okay? Okay, darling.
I had just had a text message with him. He was excited about the store. He was telling how about getting the store.
Oh my gosh, you guys, I feel like I keep pausing that. I'm so sorry. But Linda, would you like to come up? You are welcome to come up. You are welcome to. Just let me know. I will drop the link and you can come up. Yeah. Oh, really? You are? Well, thank you. I've been enjoying in the background. I heard what you said. Thank you. And you know, I have said it, that I have always enjoyed you. Yes. Oh, cool, Freddie. Awesome. Yeah, Freddie. Amazing stuff. Oh my gosh. It smells like power. It smells like power. And like the universe, like the atmosphere. I can't even explain it. Just it smells so good. Oh, you're at work. Oh, okay, Belinda. Well, geez, thank you for popping in. That is, Belinda, thank you. Belinda, thank you so much for saying that. That means a lot to me. Skeeter, you're also welcome to come up here, just so you know. Because there's so funny. She thinks she can come in here and do that. Okay. Oh, no, Freddie. If she's anything like me, I told my man last night, I was like, I can never not smell this and not equate it with you. It just smells like, I'm going to sound like a broken record. It smells like fucking power. I don't know how to explain it. It smells good. It smells so fucking good. It's not spicy. Like, I mean, I guess it's like a leathery, but like atmospheric kind of leather kind of smell. I can't really explain it, but yeah. Okay. Okay, Little Boots, how are you doing? This was a great interview. So, wow. Okay. Yeah, no, Skeeter's shit is fucking amazing. So I've seen it. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna play this tune. You guys are making me crack up. Oh man, I'm sorry. You guys are making me crack up.
I then had a message with Christina.
Oh my god.
And she told me like what was going on, and she showed me some stuff. And I was like, yo, no fucking thank you. Like, I didn't want a part of that.
Right, I understand how that is.
But then I was listening to him.
Yep.
What was the stuff that she showed you?
There were like some text messages, voice recordings.
So some of the stuff that we've gone over since then, like some she's bringing to your attention, like there's
the stuff that you have up on your channel.
Right. Okay.
And I was like, yo, it wasn't matching what I was seeing and what I had heard. And I didn't know what to do with that.
Yeah. Wait, I think people are getting confused in the chat. Punky is not on panel right now, everyone. This is an interview I recorded with her that I'm playing, just so you all know. Because I see some people saying hi to Punky here.
Yeah, I was throwing up. I thought she'd come into the chat or something.
Right, I did. I was like, is Punky here or what? No, I thought she was busy. But yeah, no, she's not here. This is a recording that I'm playing of a conversation that took place between me and her. Just to clarify, okay?
Hey, Low Boots.
And it upset me for Christina, who I've known forever.
I'm glad you're
and
here.
it upset me for Clara, who lives in his house. And like, who the fuck is this guy? Like, what the fuck?
Well, like most women, when you hear a guy, you know, doing that, regardless of whether you like the other woman that he's with or not, or what, you know, you kind of like woman to woman, you're like, yeah, that's kind of shitty, right? That he's out there talking to somebody else like that,
and
telling her that.
I know I don't.
But the whole time,
I might have like some newer mods in here, but just to let you guys know, as long as there's not threats or doxing, people can say what they want. Okay, I'm not that type of person. Okay, but threats and doxing, then yes. Okay, so, but just want to make that clear. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, AJ.
Yes. Oh, Jack, thank you for joining me. It is so nice.
Of course.
Jack is such a good friend. Jack and Russ, they have just been really good support and really good friends throughout this. So, and you know, Russ didn't like at the very least, he did not even have to accept my apology, right? Although I did see something I think earlier. It was like that Negs had said that I was the one. No, he left me out of that. I ended up saying it. I ended up letting people know, right? And so no, Negs didn't say that. He didn't say that I was the one doing research on Russ. But I ended up saying it later. So that's not true but anyways, Russ did not have to accept my apology. He didn't, but he did. And I was genuine with it. I really didn't know it was like put across to me a certain way. And it was like, whoa. And I mean, I like to kind of like dig for information and stuff anyways. And But you know, everything can be taken out of context. I mean, I would know that, you know, and
Of course.
yeah, and I felt really bad, and I genuinely meant my apology to him. And not only did he accept my apology, but he has been a really good friend and very loyal. Like, and he didn't even have to do that. That's what was so amazing. I'm obsessed with.
You really surprised me.
Okay. All right. Okay. Who told you I can't play Minecraft? Oh my gosh.
I would never say that.
How are you? How are you? Hey, Vidal, if anybody wants to come up, oh gosh, I guess I should just put that in the, I don't know how to pin, how do I pin something? Hold on. Let me see if I can figure it out. Hold on. All right, I'm going to play this while I try to figure it out, you guys.
Cool.
Yeah.
The whole time that I've known Christina, I never knew how involved they were. You know, I knew like when she jumped on a panel or we were in a call, it was like, you know, like we all saw it.
Yeah, well, that's why the name why I called her Christina Lava Skank or whatnot, right? It's because like obviously the whole panel thing, and I told you this, and not other people like, but yeah, I called her Lava Skank because like when I left that community, I thought she and I were firm friends. Like she was one of the few at the community that she had a little bit of integrity about her. She didn't do all the nasty shit, and I thought she was a nice girl, right? And it kind of hurt me when she just was ready to lap up everything bad that they was all saying about me and didn't even come to me in question. And so I guess yeah, I landed her with the name Lava Skank because like,
are you serious?
kind of thing. Like yeah, you kind of hurt me, like because like you obviously and I and Christina at one time were close, like we were each other hardcore. You didn't turn your back on me, you know what I mean? But yeah, she was obviously ready, so I felt away about it, you know. But not with the others.
Yeah, the timing might be better for this week actually for that. So I'm gonna have I'm gonna have a co-host with me that might know a little bit of something. So I mean, it's not going to stay up because I already know how people feel about, you know, that kind of stuff. So it's not going to stay up.
The other Tupperware hacks, as you know, I get
just like, well, what do you want to do? Like, what are you going to do about this? And I even told her, like, you can walk away. You can walk away. That's probably the right thing to do is walk away. But what do you want to do about this? What do you want to do? And she said, I feel like I need to defend myself.
It had Nick's already started. So Nick's like, so the DM does, right? Like obviously Nick started accusing them, you know, of gaslighting him and manipulating him and things of that ilk, right?
Right.
When?
And they showed you some stuff, but obviously I hadn't seen it until then, and we hadn't. When you even brought the girls to me, and I talked to you about it, and like, well, I was and ahhing about it, wasn't I? Because I said to you, why the fuck was these two bitches from Negative Nation want to come talk to me? None of them fucking like me, you know. And I was like, is this some sort
What are you talking about, DC? About me and GP being such good friends? Did you think I was doing it with him, or like? I mean, I don't even know like where that would come from. Like, why you would say that? You're funny. Okay, so guys, this is really good.
Yeah. So the fact is that now he's running with this narrative that they was in contact or in cahoots with me.
Always.
That's the thing. This is why she's speaking out because he wants to keep deflecting. And like even on AJ's panel, as we witnessed, like what went on recently when all the farmers were in AJ's chat with DC, right? After consciously explaining all this, AJ went.
She says my name a lot in the stream, which I was like, whoa, okay, all right, whatever, okay, cool.
Spoilers, AJ. I haven't seen it.
I mean, I was actually kind of shocked, to be honest with you. I was like, whoa, right. Didn't think that would happen, but all right, cool. And actually, like, she gets for somebody being completely on the outside, this is what's crazy to me. For somebody that's like, I mean, I didn't have communications with her, like, and she had already left basically, or like was on the way out when I came in. I didn't really have any communications with her at all. For somebody that I didn't have to explain anything to, she has a better timeline of facts in the story than people that were in it. Like, it's insane to me. I'm like, wow, like, how do you get it? And then nobody else says, oh, I don't know. Maybe because there's a narrative. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
funny to see it all.
So funny, right?
Well, none of that.
Like,
it
it's
is.
oh my god.
But you are relevant though, like, you know, especially lately. So
I feel like kind of like Punky. It's kind of like, well, I'm not sure, like how much I want. Like, it's like I do care about the truth, so I always I do care about that. And I don't like lies, and nobody likes to be lied on either. And everybody should have the opportunity to go out there and say what they feel, you know, and like defend themselves, you know, without the worry of anything else. You know, like you should be able to go out and defend yourself. If I said something false on somebody, which I really try not to do, I really do try not to do that. But I would always like say, if I'm not sure, like I'll say like, you know, this is my opinion, or I think this, I heard that, you know, I really try to do that, you know? So, but when people just straight up like lie about you, like when they say stuff as like facts and statements, it's like, no, dude, like I can defend myself, you know, it's okay. It's chill out.
I mean, you have to now.
That's because Christina went in depth that lied about revenge porn on me. That's where we landed with it. So none of the truth matters on Levy's nose.
I know.
Now it's all about Christina
Really
coming to me. So, and that's the whole deflection of it. And because supposedly I'm a liar. So this is why Punk is like, no, this isn't right. And she's kind of had enough of like all the deflections, all the fucking lies that have been spun. And she knows that I've been thrown under the bus enough, and it's not a problem to me. I've got thick skin and whatnot. But too many wrongs, I guess, and too many fucking lies are stacked up, you know. And she's like, no, and she knows that she could just come out here easily and correct the truth that there is no what being run. That these girls were never in contact with me. I was fucking sus as hell about them wanting to speak to me, which Punk clarifies. She's the one that put me in contact with them.
Yeah.
So yeah, and we're also going to dip into what actually happened with the revenge one. So hold up.
Speaking of,
Thank you, Sars. Thank you. Hey Dan, good to see you. Hope you're well.
Why does Skeet keep
I smell like wedding cake.
Oh, that's an in-joke between me and Skeet, because Skeet said to me, your
Wait,
voice
it smells
is
like
like
strawberry.
when you call one of those sex lines,
I like the
press
cake,
number 6 to
cake
speak to the
smells.
dominatrix, and he was like, and you keep pressing 666. So now I'm like, yeah, that's that little thing.
Oh, yeah.
So that means, yeah.
Love it.
All the 6s to Skeet, all the 6s.
Terrible. Oh,
All along. It's absolutely so strange, because even me and you've got in our own personal DMs that conversation where I was saying to you, they fucking try me, pump up.
Right. And I told you, like, no, I seen some shit, dude.
Yeah.
Like, and I didn't know what to tell her. Like, what like, she
love
has the right
her voice.
to share her story when someone is saying things like this, you know. And it was a fucked up place to be in, but I understood.
I think her voice
I'm
is
just
so
going to pause
cute.
that there just very quickly to reiterate what she just said there was it was a fucked up thing that was happening. He was talking out on her and she had her right to defend herself, basically. So that tells you there this whole scope of Negs like painting out. Like these girls didn't say or do anything. They sit back quietly whilst Negs went out there and run all these
Yes,
fucking lies on them.
Freddie. Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
They didn't do necessarily what AJ.
So, yes, this Freddie, just so you know, this Death did this, but she did a pre-recorded interview with Punky, and it's really good. It's really, really, really good. No, sometimes people just don't want to like, hey, Gucci gang girl, how are you? Damn. Yes, nice to see you guys. Yes, it's a pre-recorded interview. It's fabulous.
You know, right? These girls didn't say or do anything. They sit back quiet and these fucking lies on them, right?
Yeah.
They didn't do necessarily what AJ did. AJ went out there immediately and told her the truth. But these girls sat back. Like,
It
is
wasn't
that some
immediate. Like
misplaced
that is
fucking
one thing that I do want to say. It wasn't immediate. What happened is I asked a question privately, wasn't really addressed too much. And I wasn't the only one. And then so I was streaming. I was doing a review of YTR, and I ended up showing somebody's members tab and just asked why negative videos of Negs would be okay if it wasn't okay for somebody else. Like, because I really didn't understand because it was all like happening at the same time. And so then, like, I don't know, less than 12 hours later, like there were lies started, like I got kicked. I wasn't the only one that got kicked, and just the lies. So it was like a week and a half, 2 weeks, like, because that was like the 7th, 8th of August. I didn't go to Negs until like 10 days later. So I mean, I guess it was relatively like soon, but I didn't go to him like right away and go, look what's going on, like I tried to take care of it privately again after the lies started going about me, and then it started to spread into Negative Nation. But yeah, I wasn't trying to go make a fuss about it. But when my community started doing it, it was like, okay, I mean, I guess I should kind of let them know that these aren't true. So yeah, like that's what happened. So I mean, I didn't come out right away, but I mean, I guess it was relatively kind of soon after that. It was, yeah.
People wouldn't let it go. So
yeah, and like it was just constant. It was just the lies, and I was blocked. Nobody wanted to address it. But I mean, I had other people privately DMing me trying to say work it out, and I was like, I'm right here if anybody wants to get a hold of me. Or I had a certain person say, work it out. And I was like, I'm here. They're the ones that started the lies. I didn't. They can talk to me if they want it. So that was basically it. I don't know. I was just taught differently, I guess.
it seems that way.
Yeah, I know. DC, but there's still stuff coming out. So, and the lies are still happening. So, did I think AK was trying to send you a message by moving the videos? No comment. Let's just say no comment. It's neither here or there.
And thought, okay, well, I guess I'm going to be fucked over then. You know what I mean? But until he actually started telling these outwardly fucking plain lies on both of them, and then DC joining in on it, they felt away about it, and they was right to fucking feel away about it, And the fact that Negs just goes around and does this to people time and time again, uses them, spits them out, and he's not done using them, then he'll turn them into content by fucking telling a bunch of fucking lies on them because he's never done using a person.
Just, as you said, time and time again.
Right. And I think this is the thing. This is where the buck stops, right? For a lot of people. A lot of people didn't think Punky would ever fucking come to this point that she would just forever support Negs blindly. But she can't fucking ignore what's in front of her face. When she's seen it happen time and time again, she saw what fucking went down with me. She saw what's gone down with these fucking two. Yep. She's seen that Negs had a lot of fucking good people support him at one time. You know what I mean? And he's just used them and spat them out and disgustingly gone out there and lied about them, tried to discredit them, ruin their reputations, tell them that he's going to threaten their futures, contact their employees, whatever it needs to be, to silence his critics.
Gosh, you guys are really awesome.
Right. All of it. It's fucking ridiculous.
Jack, thank you to you too.
And and we know that especially when a lot of these people know each other for years. Me and Punky had Christina's known Punky, like they stayed in contact, which Punky tells you that she also stayed friendly with her. So it's like when you spend time with a person, and you hang with them, and they're consistent. We're all consistent with each other. None of us are altered. The only person that's not fucking consistent in this whole thing is Next.
Wait,
And I was like, look, I don't know what to fucking do with this shit. I want a part of it here. Let me just hook you up with that. And I knew that you would talk.
oh, you mean that she blocked you? Like, well, like, so she can't see you, right? But because I can see you guys. Can everybody else see Lil Boots and DC or no?
I do.
Because
yeah.
oh, okay. Because I'm not sure if I had like an existing mod that I shouldn't have. So if something happened, please let me know. Okay, you guys, because I thought I went over it, but I could have missed something. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
DC said something about Mandela effect was here. I don't know if she was talking to them because I can't see them in the chat. But
was
that
she
is
talking
AK.
about? Was she talking about how I'm performing a Mandela effect, or is she?
No,
performing
Mandela
a effect?
or Mandela, like that's an
Is it a
account.
channel or like it's
That's
actual?
AK, one of AK's accounts. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Wait. Oh, so okay. So we can't see her in the chat, right?
No, but maybe she was just talking about her.
Exactly when. Sorry.
Yeah.
So. Oh, okay. Exactly. That's what I said. I said that she didn't lie. That she showed proof of it. She didn't lie. Okay.
Talk with them and tell them, what to do, because I don't know what the fuck to do with that.
Like, a lot of water's gone under the bridge since the original of me imploding the community. What
Yeah.
do death kind of shit, right?
Mhm.
So since then, like obviously a lot of shit has come full circle, and a lot of the stuff that my rhymes, my reasons all make fucking sense now, and everything's coming to fruition. Not just talking about that Drapple thing when I threw her under the bus for the whole reasons of me like kabooming it, was like actually the Savannah revenge porn situation, which Next is now stating.
I guess she was referring
like
to
on
you,
Jay's
Little
panel the
Boots.
other night. Just let me answer Texas. Well, the thing is, Texas, is that she didn't. She left the Discord, Punky. She hasn't been around. She's got her own channel on YouTube. When I say that she's just kept connection with Negs and texting here and there and like, you okay or whatnot, or tried to tell him to chill the fuck out at times. There's many messages that Punky sent him to like concentrate on more positive things and do this. He was even on stream the other day saying, Punky told me to concentrate on more positive things, and meanwhile she's doing this. And it's like, because he presents that she's also got a YouTube channel now, I guess, and she's monetized and she's doing her own thing. And how dare she have a fucking monetized YouTube channel and not be like into the fuckery with his fucking lies and bullshit? She's had enough, and she wasn't in, like, she left those Discords quite a while ago, but although she kept contact with certain people in the community here and there, she pretty much took a step back a while ago, and she didn't really want to get involved in this because of a lot of reasons like that. She didn't want to cause like trouble or get it sent her way. And you got to remember at that time, Negs had tragic over at his community as well, right? And all of that going on, and they were starting to do all the doxing, all the harassment, all the things. And yeah, Punky took a massive step back because she knew that like she didn't want to get pulled into it.
All right. So I don't want to upset anybody in my audience, but the thing is that I like to stick on points, like truths and like falsehoods, right? Or hypocrisies. Right is right, wrong is wrong kind of thing. And so I think that if we have like actual like points, because there are points, there are things to actually say. So that's what I like to focus on. So like, I can giggle at things, but I'm just saying, me personally, I've always tried to conduct myself like that. Very disheartening to find out that where I was, but I didn't have anything like concrete, you know what I mean? So it was like, finally I saw something from the start and then I could see it. So, and then stuff that personally happened to me. So that's why I can speak on that. Every time what's funny is I saw a comment earlier, was like somebody admitted that there was never any receipts, and I was like, oh, that sounds familiar, because I had asked for a timeline like a year ago or like, I asked at least to get like, okay, so then this happened, that happened, that happened, and this happened. And they're like, no, way off. There's no receipts, just my experience. And it was like, but I could never really speak out because I don't personally know. I wasn't there. I didn't see it all go down, right? I saw certain things go down, which is why I sit here today, right? So I couldn't do that. So,
I get that. I mean, if you don't have receipts, then it's like,
yeah, I mean, like I came in trying to understand everything, right? And but when I saw something personally, then I could see it. So it was like, well, now I have it. Like now I've seen it played out. So it was just different because I was like relying on other people to give me information, and it's like, you always have to take into the fact that like there's hearsay and you have to take that into account on all sides. And when I saw that was, where I was, there was things going on that, I don't know, that they say that doesn't happen there. Like, and then the lies started going. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Just go, oh, okay, yeah, I'm like, no, I never did. I never said or did anything that I've been accused. Like, no. And if I have it, I'll admit it. I stood up for the wrong person.
what you've done before, like,
yeah, exactly. I had, and I was wrong. I was very wrong. I didn't know, but I never had anything where I could just, like say for sure, so but I can now. Like, so that's why I'm here, you know? So, okay, you guys are funny.
Yeah, maybe not.
Yeah, they're funny.
Yeah, keep playing this. All the evidence was put in front of him, and AJ's delivering hardcore facts that there was no what run. She asked a fucking question. You know, she didn't. No one got back to her. You know, she was like confused because
Absolutely.
these videos were allowed, and as far as she was concerned, monetizing these misery and whatnot. She was asking questions. That's all she was doing. Christina and Tiffany were kind of talking to Niggs in their little group chat, and
I
he was
didn't
like,
even
I
know
don't know what the fuck
that
is going on.
until more
He was like,
recently.
well, do you want us to talk to AJ and find out then for you? And he
Oh,
was like,
he's
yes. So
Strawberry,
they went
how are
together,
you?
go find out, to go verify what the fuck is AJ talking about, and somehow they got thrown under the bus in the interim of it all, right?
Yeah, that's what it seems like from the outside looking in. That seems exactly what happened.
And yet DC was saying that she okayed these videos, right? To AK, they were okayed already, but she told Nick that the videos were taken down. Because I got a clip of Nick saying that. DC told me that the videos were taken. And it's like, and then we've got, you know, the other thing, DM of like AJ telling DC about this because she was told not to go to Nick's with it. So she went to DC with it. And DC's saying, like, in terms of AK's videos, go ask her. Go ask, she says. So off she went and trotted AJ, like, blindly going to go ask AK now why he got these videos
So
up.
here's
Caused
the
this whole
thing.
big fucking kerfuffle. Because
After what had happened, like, of course, and actually now knowing more that had come out, of course, I mean, I picked up on that. Like, I didn't feel comfortable going and asking her. Like, so it just happened to kind of come up when I was doing this review on YTR, and that's why I was like, well, really, like, but is this okay? Like, if we're gonna do this with this, then why would that be okay? You know? And yeah, it was really frustrating because I mean, I had tried to already take care of that, and I wasn't the only one that did. So, but what AK ended up saying that she showed proof of was different from the answer that I got. So like, I didn't know. How was I supposed to know? So yeah, that's kind of where that came in.
You know, it's like
yes,
trying to layer their truths, like over
exactly.
you know, over one of your streams. I'm like, I don't understand, like, what you think this is gonna do, like.
Are you talking to someone? Yeah, it's like I'd asked, it was just a different type of answer. Like if there wasn't a problem, it could have just been stated right there, but there wasn't. So then that got me thinking, like, well, then why wouldn't that have been addressed? You know, like I that really caused a big question mark for me, you know, and especially with the vitriol that they, like, you know, like that proceeded after I had asked the question. It was like, whoa, okay,
Everybody lost their
whoa.
fucking minds. Yeah.
Yeah, it was so weird. It was just like so weird. So like, I'm sorry that made me like have like this huge question mark, but of course it did. Like, people just don't like behave like that when everything's like on the up and up, you know, like you don't really behave like that. So it wasn't, it just didn't seem to fit, like, you know, and so yeah, it made me question things, period, you know. Yes.
DC had already said to AK that it was okay. You can have
Peter
it.
works really
Nick didn't
hard.
know that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The rose extreme that occurred, the evidence, but DC had the evidence, but she wouldn't show next because she's protecting her
Oh my
sources.
God, how does somebody from the outside understand
community to fuck off
more
because
than
they didn't know
anybody
what
else?
was going on. And then she comes back home and feeds in this bullshit storyline of like, it's all these first bucket women that are running up on you.
Yeah. Well, I know what my involvement in that was. Like, I don't know, because I don't watch it all. If it pops up in the feed, I'll click on it, but I don't stay watching it for very long because
Are you talking about what evidence did AK show? They showed a screenshot of you saying that he doesn't have a problem with the videos. She wasn't lying either. My goodness gracious.
fucking sad. Like, I don't.
It makes me like he's burying himself in more and more fucking lies, and the fact is that he's throwing away good people left, right, and centre. How many good people have you seen come and go over the years? How many people have I seen come? And that's about us, you know. In all honesty, you know, every person that's ever tried to fucking help him, it ends up biting them in the ass. You're one of the rare ones that have escaped that so far, but everybody else, he's turned on in the most sickening way, you know, and it's disgusting. And nobody wants to give him the time of day now, and he's like pleading with the internet, oh, give me a chance, give me and acting like the perpetual victim. He can't say that he is. And when it comes to, like, you saw what happened, right? So let's get to like the stuff that, like, he's saying that nothing matters now. So all the facts and evidence that was brought up on AJ's stream to him,
Hold on a
he
second.
literally just
I do want to.
well, none of that.
I don't know how many times I have to address this. For one, I figured that they already had it. Okay, big whoop. Okay, because I know what I said. Two, they said they had the proof. You said they had the proof, right? And then they put up this clip, and then now that's a short on my channel where I go to debunk it because I never said that. So I don't know. I don't know what to say. I have screenshots of me talking to StreamYards. I can't get it. You guys said you had it, and not only did you guys say that you had it, and I was told that it was watched already. I was told that you guys had the proof of me being like me doing the things that I was accused of. Where? Because it's been like what 80 days. I don't know. It's been a long time.
At
It's been
least,
since
yeah.
let's see, August 7th, 8th. So September, October. Yeah, almost 90 days. Where's the proof? Because you guys have been saying it. It kind of sounds like what Nick says, like where he's always like promised, like, oh, it's proof. There's just not, because I didn't say it. I never said it. And even if I did, who gives a shit? Because I'm pretty sure that there's been other things that have come out since then that it wouldn't even have mattered if I did say it. So just saying, but I didn't say it at the time. I said exactly what had happened. That is what it is. Wow, again, seriously. Like she tells me to leave them alone, and then she's over here. And then she doesn't even get blocked because I'm not like that. Like, I'm not gonna do that. As long as you're not threatening or doxing, you can be here, you can say whatever the hell you want to.
Matters, because Christina went to the woman death who lied about revenge porn on me. So now that's his excuse or anything, because they came to me.
They only used
Which you know,
to highlight
they came to me
DC's
with the
comment.
comment.
Yeah.
Right?
Sorry.
Yeah.
And you
What Jack? Because I just had a thought. What Jack?
Oh, they want you to highlight DC's comments.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
If you want,
You said
I'll just
which one? That you said Negs and I went to you.
think
What?
all of them, because
No,
all of
I said
them-
I went to you. What are you talking about? Okay, do you want me to highlight all of DC's comments? Because I guess I can do it. No
I
one
think that's what
has.
they meant.
I wasn't doing anything at the beginning of the stream. I was literally reviewing YTR. Okay, Jack, I'll see you in a second. I know you're gonna pop back up. I wasn't doing anything at the beginning of the stream except for reviewing YTR. It wasn't until like later that even came up. So hey, Jack, you can come back up, baby. Oh, nobody can see her. She has you guys all blocked, and she's in here talking. Okay, you guys, I'm sorry. Oh, whatever, AJ. Hey, DC, do you want to come up and like hash it out? Because I mean, you could. I can bring up the evidence that I have if you'd like. Yeah, I need you.
Yeah.
Like you see, like whatever. Okay. Well, you lied about me. You started spreading lies about me. So if you want to, like, we can just show the evidence if you want to.
Man, keep saying it like we have it.
I will. Oh, absolutely not. Yeah. Good, because it is what it is. The truth is the truth. I already showed it.
also know when it comes to the revenge porn, did I lie?
Apparently not. Like, according to the DMs between her and Gothic, it was the whole thing.
Well, not just that, but
From what I saw.
You also told me that you saw it
Yeah.
drop into the Discord
I
yourself.
saw an ass. I saw an ass in the Discord. It disappeared.
So there you have it.
I think I came.
She saw with her own eyes
after
an
that.
ass being dropped into the Discord. So
Like,
not only was this, as you know, Steph, what happened, because Belinda contacted
No.
Savannah when she found the tweet way back in August on Nex's feed. Because Belinda went like looking, I guess, into Nex's Twitter account at that time. She was looking for some funny shit. She went all the way back to August and she stumbled across this picture and it like this fucking ass with a mole on it. And she remembered Nex saying about Savannah's ass because he talked about
I
it on
did
stream
not.
like an idiot, saying nice ass
I
Savannah
did
and
not
talked about
lie.
her mole, right?
I didn't
Yeah.
lie at
So
all. I didn't lie at all. Where did I say that? I think I agreed, and I think I said from what I have experienced, there was really nothing like that's what it seemed like. That's what I never went out there, and I was talking about from my perception. Okay, there's a difference. Okay, so and where is that? Where is it? Because supposedly like the Discord got shown. I don't remember ever seeing that there. I mean, I could be wrong. I could be forgetting something, but I don't remember that I said that. I think it was put in a different way. There's some nuance there. Goodness gracious. You know what though? Then why didn't you tell me? Sorry, but why didn't you tell me then? Why did you respond to me the way that you did? If you already had, it was already fine, and especially considering the circumstances that we were going through at the time. Like, oh my gosh. No. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe this. This is so funny. I said, where did I say that? You guys always say that I say something. Where? Show me.
Savannah saw this on Nex's thing. She was like, is this fucking Savannah? So she DM'd her and said, is this you? Right? And then when Nex caught wind of it and it came out that this is what had occurred, Nex deleted that fucking picture, went into Twitter and put his own ass picture up there. Then he deleted that and then told his community that's what the fuss was over.
No,
it was his
not
own
really,
ass picture. But in the Discord also, right, which Christina confirms, because in the DM that she messages Gothic about, she says about, did you see what I saw in the Discord that was dropped? I can't believe he did that and whatnot. And Gothic's like, yes. And they both saw the ass and like some sort of stockings or leggings or whatever it was rolled down, something like that. And yeah, from the back, and they saw it. And Punky also saw that. She saw it flash into the Discord and like he was like, oops, and deleted it, like pretended that he fucking,
But I think
this is what she's confirming. So now that we've got confirmation that not only did Christina Lava Lamp and Gothic see it in their DM, but also Punky's clarifying here that this was when she was in the Discord back then and she saw it being dropped. She saw the picture with her own eyes. So that's 2 public platforms that Nex has done revenge porn on with Savannah now. 2. So was I incorrect to pull the plug? When he fucking mentioned me, the minute he mentioned me, hundreds of nudes of Savannah.
Yeah.
And I fucking pulled the kill switch on everything and threw Jack under the bus and fucking pulled out that community, leaked everything I needed to leak to the people that I needed to fucking tell what was going on. Was I wrong? Because it seems to me that twice people were verified. Belinda Silvana will tell you that it was seen on Twitter. And we've got 3 other people, Gothic, Christina Lavalamp, and Punky, that are verified publicly now that they've also saw it drop into that Discord. And that's 2 public platforms next. That would be 2 separate charges of revenge porn line. When you share an image with no permission, a private image that somebody shared with you, you don't have permission on that image. If you share it with one other individual, that is what the class term of revenge porn is, right? So that's what it is. And he's done it twice now. And you can't say that he hasn't. So where did I lie? Did I lie about the revenge porn? No. Did I lie about any of this good thing? Did I run a knot with them? Or did you put me in contact with them?
That's next, just so you know.
You're going to call Punky a liar now next, I guess.
Probably.
That's what's coming. You're going to turn on Punky now. Punky's the liar. Finally, you're going to turn on somebody that everybody knows is a sweet person. She's got up way too much and overlooked way too much because she is a sweet person. And she always thought that you could do better or turn her in a release. I guess she was just as gullible as the most of us was that believed that at one time.
Yes, that
right?
seemed very.
It's just that she extended it. Yeah, a little bit.
I think that's next.
Punky hasn't really made any declaration on DC. She doesn't really know
Nice.
DC that well. She interviewed her once on her channel. That's it, and they kept it
Definitely.
cordial or whatnot. She thought she was a nice older lady. Look, she had the misconception about DC that you all had once before. Your South Texas one used to obviously be quite friendly with DC. She had the misconceptions with DC that you probably did once upon a time. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's only now that she's in that a different side to her, I guess. And yeah. Hold on, let me try and get through. AJ's stream before Nick got brought up and they started. AJ said that it ended being the Miss Parker DM dump that pushed things over the edge. Sure it was, yeah. Was it his or Sylvana's? Well, I think I just clarified
because
that.
everybody is getting that confused. I don't know why AK said that she didn't have the Parker DM. No, I never claimed that or said that. But there were 2 sets of videos. It was what I streamed about, or not what I streamed about, but what the stream ended up going to, and that I showed on the 7th, 8th of August. And then through what happened, it was my friend was like, ding, ding, something's clicking for me. We need to watch this. And I was like, oh, and so it was a totally separate situation. But it was just like a domino effect, basically. So that's why that happened. But I never said that AK had anything to do with the Parker thing, because she did not. She absolutely didn't.
Linda will tell you, and so will Savannah, that it was her image because they saw it before it got deleted.
It was
And then he put his one in place of it. Yeah. And then he was able to convince his community that we was all making a fuss and it was his picture. Because that's what you replaced it with, you think.
If that's not nice, that in me, okay? Can we hold on. Because it's starting to get a little weird.
Oh my god, yeah.
Unless I'm reading this wrong.
I don't think you are.
No. See, DC, that doesn't work. I was accused of something. You have to show proof. When you accuse somebody of something, you show the proof. How you do not show proof when something doesn't happen. Does that make sense? That's not how this works.
Definitely not.
I'm sorry, that's not how it works. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh my gosh. Let's can we maybe get rid of does anybody know who Itnia is? Because can we go ahead and get rid of, please, unless we know who they are? No, I never said that there was, though. I was just agreeing that it seemed like something was going on. That's all I did. I agreed. So it wasn't are you kidding? Go look at what the Discord said, dude. Okay. Can we get rid of the, if they're going to come in here and do that? Nope. I don't know. I don't, unless you guys know, but I do know that is Nexus space. So
that's how manipulative and calculating the fuck what is, basically.
Gaslight everybody into thinking that it was his own ass.
Yeah, basically so. Yeah.
Okay, if you guys are good, then it's good. Okay. Okay. So sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. So sorry. All right. Nobody has them, right? Because you guys would know that better than I would.
Okay, sorry. I can unhide them,
okay. Thank you, Jack. Yeah, can you unhide them, please?
Just give me one
second. I'm so sorry. Oh. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, because I wasn't exactly able to pay it, but I just I was just oh my gosh, I think I finally got Nico's hair out of my. I just think God. Okay. Thank you.
Oh, I see.
I really
Freddie.
did.
Good job, Freddie.
Thank you guys. So sorry, so sorry. So sorry. Oh wait, sorry. All right. No. You're back if you want to be here. I'm so sorry. I wasn't looking at the chat the entire time, so I'm sorry. No. You're absolutely fine. You're fine. I was just because sometimes of his his character or like his joking thing, like I was afraid it was gonna go like a different way because if that wasn't you, basically. Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. All right. Thank you, Doug. Thank you, Freddie. All right, cool. All
You're
right.
welcome.
Sorry.
Mention with the AK bids, AJ and that cupcake tried getting this pocket DMs with
Yes.
DC. Yeah, well,
Wait, what?
look, because they were getting
Let me
ignored
make sure
by.
I get that right.
When AJ managed to get his attention with the AK bids, AJ and that cupcake tried getting this pocket DMs with DC. Yeah, well, look, because they were getting ignored by DC at that time. AJ.
Wait, hold on. When AJ managed to get his attention with the AK bits, AJ and Cupcake tried getting the Miss Parker. Oh yes, like it kind of like domino affected. Like it was just like a domino effect into it. AK had nothing to do with that. Like so, please like don't think that I'm saying that she does because she did not. It was just like I saw that and then lies and then it was like boom 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 and it was a separate situation. There was 2 separate video situations.
He went to DC with this originally, and she was told to go ask, right? We all saw that DM, but then DC started ignoring her. Just she was ignoring Nex that weekend, like she buried her fucking head. She popped into that YouTube stream and she was saying hello to everyone and putting heart. Whilst Nex was having a meltdown, she ignored it all. Then she was told that even Nex said that DC's got the link, DC's got the link, and DC was hesitant. Oh no, I can't share it with you. I'm going to
I already said that, but I had heard though that she felt like she was a part of that because she like had to clarify that she wasn't. And yes, no, she was not a part of the Parker thing at all. It just like spiraled into that basically, but that was a totally separate thing.
I can't show Nex that. They asked me to like show an edited version, so it has to wait. Meanwhile, he's spiraling out of control, you know, and telling everyone to fuck off. Yeah, but yeah, so DC at the heart of it all.
I know you were.
I would say probably DC, to be honest.
For what?
She said it was the strangest deflection he attempted. Do you think that do you think he thought that one up or DC? I think Little Boots means, was it DC who decided to claim it was Negs' ass, or was it Negs who decided to try and pull that one off?
I think DC is behind the majority of it at this point. I really do. And I think she feels like this great sense of power that she's got everyone dancing to her tune, including Negs at this point. She's got her hand up his ass, the puppeteer that she fucking is. She's got him speaking her words on stream, literally now. She's got him dancing to the tune that she wants. She literally, with that AJ stream, she got him to come into that stream. The AJ stream, DC was doing a Rumble stream. She wrapped it up, went into the Rumble stream, and then they said to her, oh, DC, your boyfriend's like, shouldn't you be over there on Live Me? She went over to Live Me and said to Negs, I'm derailing, like a girl that she is. Like she thought she was doing something. How you derailing a stream about Negs to come in there and talk to a bunch of farmers and people on the internet that you say you don't care about, right? To then talk more about Negs. That's not a derailment. I don't think you understand what trolling is, DC, or how to derail streams. That's what you think you were doing because you didn't. And then you just made yourself and Negs look like a twat by you being inside chat arguing with all these people, you know, and you got Negs up on the stream, and AJ was running circles around him.
Oh, I think so.
Basically. So neither you come out looking good from it. So I don't know what you achieved from that. But she got him to
It
do
really
it.
is.
She got him exactly where she wants him, back into the drama. Batteries in back much?
Do you want to address Fidel's comment?
Yeah, I will do. Hold on. And you're right, Skeet, about, the Savannah and Laurie, right? So this is, I knew about Laurie, so when he said about the Savannah thing, that's why I acted upon it. I took it seriously. And it looks like I was fucking right to do so, because it's all coming out in the wash now, right? He did do just that.
Yes, she was.
Oh, where am I? Where's Fidel's comment?
You have to look for the person that is, you have to look for the person that's getting like smeared. Like,
oh yes, it's almost
so weird.
That one?
Yeah.
You're not just
It's crazy how everything works, really.
He's always been this way. I'm sure he said it.
It
Yeah, I agree, Fidel. I'm fully on board. I don't deflect just all onto DC. Although she's running this particular, like, got his hand up his ass sort of thing. You know, he knows what he's fucking doing and what he's agreeing to, for sure. Yeah, and whatever like serves him the best is what he'll go with.
Yeah, that's exactly what
because
happened.
he's like fooled by her.
That's exactly what
No,
happened.
that's not what I'm saying. And he's very much culpable for all his
Yeah,
fucking
because,
actions and everything he does, regardless of how he wants to excuse himself in life.
For a minute there, he was like, somebody show me the proof. And then he like, oh gosh, I feel like a broken record. Like even then, he, I think this was like when I first went in to, like, I didn't know that they were trying to get a hold of me because I really wasn't in the Discord all that much. Like there were like periods of time that I were, and then I would exit and whatever. So I didn't know that they were trying to get a hold of me. And in fact, I really wasn't trying to bother them with this. But when the lies started spreading more and more towards them, then it was like, oh gosh, okay. So I didn't know that they were trying to get a hold of me, that they were like adding me or whatever. And so I think it was like the 18th or so, like 17th, 18th of August that I went in there, and they, I don't know, like, let me back up 1 second because I heard what she was saying.
It's not because he's like fooled by her. No, that's not what I'm saying. And yeah, doing what he's agreeing to, for sure. Yeah, and whatever like serves him the best.
Yeah,
is what he'll go
serves him
with.
the best.
It's not because he's like fooled
Like
by her.
because he was he was in my receipt stream, right? And that I did, I think on the, I don't know, it was around like the 20th, 21st, something like that. And he had even said like, well, what does it even matter if she did say what she's accused of? Like, who really cares, right? And I'm like, yeah, like, really, like, who cares? But I didn't say it anyways. It was, I mean, he didn't really see it as a big deal anyways. But I didn't say it. I was very careful with what I said. I said exactly what happened. And as soon as I showed him the receipt stream, you know, like, I remember his comments, you know, they said, like, that's Christina and him, they were saying how respectful I was towards somebody in my DMs. And I went through the whole beginning of how the whole thing happened from start to finish, or at least to where it was at that point. And he kept saying like, okay, well, if there's proof that she said this stuff, please send it to me, even though apparently he didn't think it was that big of a deal. And then the next day, like after the receipt stream, he backed me up again at the very beginning. And then later on that evening, yeah, it was completely flipped. And he kept saying that he was told that basically he would lose out. And so I just find that interesting. Yeah.
From the
Jack,
voice recorder, the VC, we know what happened. So.
Yep. Thank you. It's amazing to me that people on the outside can get the freaking timeline right. Like people that weren't even there, like all these people that weren't there, you know, like it's incredible to me because it's like, wow, you guys are, it's like you guys were there and you weren't. And yet you have the fucking facts and the timeline right, like for the most part, you know, like.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't think I'm as good as you with that kind of stuff, but I'm trying to I try to piece things together in my head, and you know, sometimes
yeah, that's the way I felt too. Absolutely, that's the way I felt too. I'm sorry, Jack, hang on one second. What do you mean that you clarified what you meant and he understood after I explained it? What does that even mean? Okay. Yeah, no, it's a lot. It's a lot, and I completely understand how you feel. Completely.
Yeah.
No, that's not what I'm saying. And yeah, he's very much culpable for all his fucking own actions and everything he does, regardless of how he wants to excuse himself and lie about it.
Hey, Snow, thanks for subbing.
Oh, hey, Irate Princess, how are you?
Yeah, thanks, Snuff. This is snubbing up and welcome. All right, I'm going to hit play on this.
Okay.
I was under the impression that was Nix's ass until all those DMs come out, and I was like, oh, what the fuck? Like, I thought that was not Nix, or that was Nix, and not her.
That's what he did on Twitter. So when he put Savannah's ass on Twitter back in August, and Belinda found it because she was trawling through his fucking shit on Twitter, I guess for funny material or whatever. She found it. She was like, "Oh my fucking god, is that Savannah?" And she only knew about the mole on Savannah's ass because Nix had talked about it on screen, like, you know, nice ass Savannah, and then talked about it. So
yeah, I don't know what her ass looks like or his ass.
Immediately she sent that to Savannah. She was like, "Is this you?" And then when it came out, Nix immediately fucking went and wiped it off of Twitter and put his own ass up on Twitter. And then he fed the community, like Negative Nation, that, oh, they're making a big fuss. It's my ass. Look, ha ha ha. So I can understand why you thought when you saw this random ass drop in the Discord that was also him, right?
Well, yeah, because we're silly. You know, we're silly. He was silly. Like, it would not surprise me if he dropped his ass in the Discord, you know?
But then, like, I know, like, Christina saw it, and she said to me there was something like roll down leggings or stockings or something of that ilk, and you said that's what you saw too.
It was like something black. I don't know. I just saw a butt, and I was like, yo. And that was just a butt, you know?
And then he deleted it immediately according to, well, what
yeah, it was gone. It was there, and then it was gone.
Yeah. So I didn't lie about the revenge pool. It happened on Twitter. It happened in his own Discord, right?
Yeah.
Which is a paid for Discord. It's like, you know, so anybody can access it. If you pay the money for a Patreon Discord, then, you know, and that's revenge porn. Right out, right. If you share, you know, a private image that somebody sent to you about admission to anyone, that's revenge porn. That's the actual classical term of what revenge porn is.
When I saw the DMs, my stomach just turned. I was like, no fucking way, dude. No fucking way.
So he's a whole excuse of Death the liar, the woman that lied death about revenge porn. I guess I'm not so much of a liar then. So where did I lie? So let's clear that up. Because if I'm not a liar, I didn't lie about the Drapple thing, as you know, you was there for that when that fucking blew up. And I lied about revenge porn. What is the bit that I'm a liar about then? So if I'm not a liar, his whole issue of, oh well, let's dismiss all the truth and the facts about AJ, Christina and Tiffany now and what happened with them lot, and me accusing them of running a lot because DC told me so. Wouldn't really hold water then if I'm not so much of a liar, huh?
Yeah, I don't know, like there was no op. The whole time like that I've known Christina, she's always had his back. We even like the conversation when I was like, oh my gosh, I was so shocked. Like back when
I knew that she always had good intentions. Like she was like sweet and whatnot. And yes, did she have a bond with Negs? Probably because they had a bit of a mild flirtation. Even when he started dating DC, and she, I believe, started dating that guy again.
Well, was under the impression that, you know,
actually,
right? Because once you've got like certain feelings with someone, you may not actually.
He was extremely respectful and really, like, from what I saw, at least, like in like the DMs, like she really tried to stay within boundaries. I mean, that's what I saw. Like, I was like, whoa. I mean, I thought she handled herself very classy. That's my opinion, but I really did. I thought she handled herself pretty classy lady. You know, like between Christina and Nags, like is what I meant. You know, like I really honestly thought that, like, especially after what had happened between them, like early in 2022.
Yeah, that's like really sad, but what she went through, and then she tried, like, but it's.
She did, and she I thought even after that she really did a really good job at being a friend, like a friend. You know, she still had his back, but she would say countless times over and over and over again, like, I don't want to step over any lines. You know, like, and I mean, good on her. That is a very, I mean, I thought she handled herself very well, especially considering the situation. You know,
it's a rarity, really.
It really is. Like, and then like, so I don't like it when I see people like talking about her because it's like, wow, like, do you know how, like, not many people conduct themselves like that? Like, that is, I mean, I can appreciate that type of behavior with her. Like, that's amazing that she did that, you know? I don't think a lot of people behave like that, especially. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like all's fair with love and internet or hate and internet. And it's like, no, like, you can still handle yourself with some class. Like, you don't have to do that. You don't have to stoop to those levels. You know, what's right is right, wrong is wrong. And I felt like she could still look in the mirror at the end of the day and like who she saw, you know, that's just my opinion.
Yeah, and she did what she had to do, like, because, you know, it's kind of like people start lying and stuff, and then you have to show everything. Like, it's
exactly when you're being lied about, like, there's nothing wrong with somebody defending themselves. If anybody makes an accusation over you, like, there's nothing wrong with you defending yourself. And, you know, like, not every molehill is a mountain, you know, like, but when people are defaming your character, like, yeah, I mean, you have every right to do that for sure, you know? So, and I know that everybody has their side of, like, what they thought was going on. So you have to take that into accountability. But at the same time, you know, there's certain facts upon timelines, and, you know, you can kind of put them together. I mean, you don't know who all is being truthful. And I'm not saying that everybody knows if I'm being truthful, but that's why I try to do my best to show what was happening. Like, that everything that I said, like, I can back up, you know? No, I don't have my stream. I figured they already had it with the way that they were anyways. And they said that they had it. They already said that they had it. They said they had the proof. So that's my point, is that, like, why after 90 days is this still a thing? If, you know, at the very beginning it was, oh, well, we already have it. And then the lies already started. So basically what you're telling me is you started saying lies about me and you don't have where I said it. Okay, but you recorded it. So if you were recording it, you were in my stream. So I didn't say it. I didn't. I'd never said any of those things. So, okay. And like I said before, even Neg said, even if I did, who cares? But again, never did. Oh my God. It's so tired. It's like exhausting.
Yeah. Well, I was under the impression she was down with it, because I was like, well, I mean, if that makes him happy, because that was a little, it was just, it shocked me when they got together. I didn't see that coming. And she was like, I told her, like, you know, if that makes him happy, then that's what, you know, it is what it is. And she was like, yeah, I mean, if he's happy, then that's what it is. And, like, I never in my DMs with her was there, like, her ever saying anything bad about Clara or their relationship or anything like that. Not never.
No, and even in those DMs that she shared between her and Nick's, where he was pretty much slagging off DC, Christina minimally was saying the odd thing, but mostly she was just being a soundboard to me. That's how it came across, no? Like, you read them too.
Yes and no, you know. And
like, you know, she may have pitched in a little bit, but most of the time she was just trying to hear him out or be supportive, or she'd check in with him, and then he would tell her all these things.
Right, he was venting to her, it seemed like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's not like she was trying to dig for shit. No way did it look like she was trying to cause an issue.
Right.
Yeah. Quite nice.
So, like, this whole situation, obviously, I never wanted to put you in this position, as you well fucking know. This is the last thing that I ever fucking wanted to do to you, even when shit blew up on me. And at the time you was ill, as you know, and you was greatly ill. I never bothered you with it, even when, did I?
Right.
So you could have come out and spoke some truth then, even, but, like, I was like, I didn't want you involved, and I didn't even bother you with it. It was like I would message you daily because you was unwell, and we would talk about how you was feeling, but that was the limit of it around that time. I really didn't tell you any of the facts or what was going on or why this had occurred really at that time, did I?
Yeah, it was all nuts. Like, it went from me, you, and Traj, and, like, we were just trolling around, and then like all of a sudden, like, all hell broke loose, and everybody was fighting, and like I don't know, I didn't like it.
And when I told you, like, he went manic in my DMs basically, and it wasn't just like turned on Belinda, Gigi, this one, that one, for every rhyme and reason possible, you know. But when he said what he said about Savannah and her notes, I had to take it as a serious threat, because we all know that he had done revenge porn in the past, like that Laurie situation or whatnot. There was a previous incident that most of us were aware of, and he'd even spoken about, like, having people's pictures and whatnot. And I didn't really like, and I was like, fuck, what the fuck? We're meant to be doing positive shit. We moved over to Twitch. We was all on this vibe, right? It was like for a good few months, if not more, it was stable. He was going and growing, and he was staying away from all the drama. And then all of a sudden overnight, it was like a switch flipped.
Yeah, it's not good.
Well, it's pretty much when DC was like came around, or they started communicating, is when, like, his plans altered, obviously, and he returned to form and got back in fully up to the shit of the fuckery again. And it was just like, what the fuck? I didn't sign up for this. You know that my one thing about helping them all was that they all had to keep their noses clean. That was my only rule, wasn't it? So I ran a type shit in that Discord. You know, I had no fucking shit going on in my Discord, did I?
No, and I thought the whole point was to like, you were being I felt like you were being, like, overprotective, but also because we were trying, like, you were told to keep stuff away.
So sorry, Chi went crazy. Come here, Puffy. Come here, baby. You want to show your pretty strawberry dress? Come here. Oh my gosh, I wish I had this dress. Oh my gosh, come here. Come here, honey. Come here. It's my
if you can match your dog, like, that'd be awesome.
Hi. Say hi. We say hi. Say hi. Hello. See my pretty little dog? I know, I love you too. Oh, I love you so much. Okay.
Little baby.
She is. I've never really had a tiny dog. And she's so tiny. Yes, you are. You're a tiny dog, but you're so sweet. I love Mama loves you. Yes, I do. You want to sit right there on your little fluffy pink pink little fluff ball thing. Here you go. There you go.
Okay, so she's mouthy though, man. Ooh, something about those tiny dogs. They just want to be heard.
I know. It's okay. Mama feels like that sometimes. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, so sorry. Okay, all right, where are we?
Oh
I thought that was my impression. I don't know.
You also remember the time on the Twitch stream, I had to be overprotective because what did he have sat behind him on one Twitch stream? He's fucking
Oh,
shotgun. And he was messaging me, I was messaging him, telling him that you got a fucking shotgun sat behind you in full shot. And even though I messaged him privately, he doesn't turn off the camera, he doesn't put on an overlay, he doesn't do anything. No, he spins around in his chair, now it's in full fucking view, and goes to grab it on the stream.
Can you pause it?
Yeah.
It's no wonder he lost the Twitch channel soon after, you know, it's like, come on.
That's interesting because I've heard you tell that story many times about how he had the shotgun behind him and stuff. But that's like I didn't know that Punky was with you.
Oh,
in
hey,
DMs,
Lava.
Punky was with me in DMs, so that she was the one that actually spotted it because I was busy, like doing a million and one fucking things as usual, sir. And she was like, "Fuck, did you just clock that?" And I was like, "What?" She was like, "He's got a fucking gun sat behind him." There. I was like, "Oh fuck's sakes!" So immediately, and he knew that if I Discord messaged him during the stream, he'd best fucking look, and he looked, and yeah, he couldn't fucking like. It's this easy, like so, like for example, right? On stream, you've got all different options, right? And it's this easy to put up an overlay. This is how easy it is. Look, now we're gone, everyone. We're still behind to this thing, but you're gone. Like, if we did have our cameras on, you wouldn't be able to see because now there's an overlay. It's that simple. Just a click like that. That's all he had to do. But no, he's a fucking moron. He reads the fucking message from me, and in full view, as I say, he turns around. Now it's in full view of the camera, the whole fucking thing, and he goes to reach for it. That looks good on a Twitch stream, no less. It's like where the rules are much stricter as well. It's like, what are you fucking doing? And he knew also that he'd moved over from YouTube, and there were still people that would quite easily and happily report him. And I told him that. I said, there's people that are watching next that are looking for a moment like this. Are you looking to be fucking reported like what we're doing here? Like, use your fucking head sort of thing, you know?
Oh,
So, yeah, of course I had to fucking babysit him. You know, it was like that. It was like trying to clean up the community and do all that shit. But yeah, it was a constant fucking. So Punky was like, she thought it was not coddling him, but being a little bit overprotective or severe. Like she thought he couldn't be as fun as he was on YouTube. But that's correct. He couldn't do what he did before on YouTube. And I stipulated that. You can have fun in all different areas. We can talk about topical things. I sent him articles of serious things that he could stream about. He never covered one of them because he's fucking lazy. Even when I did the research for him and sent him shit, he doesn't want to actually fucking do shit. It's easier to just put the camera on and go, wow, I'm a victim to the internet.
That's true.
Yeah. Here we go. Let's play this.
I've seen it.
There was a reason why I was being like that because I wanted him to maintain it. If he kept to the shit that we was doing, he would still have that Twitch channel today.
I had to stop watching a lot of this stuff with everyone because it was just always like the same thing over and over again, and it was all bad, and it wasn't good.
Yeah, no, I know you stepped away. I thought she was so sweet. Even now, I'm hesitant to drag you into this shit. You're like,
well, look, like I agreed to do this because nobody needs to be feeling unsafe. Not him, not Clara, not Tiffany, not Christina, not nobody. Nobody needs to feel unsafe. And if this helps,
he literally is threatening to go real life. Like he asked someone to put Christina's full name in his Rumble chat the other day. He threatened both their futures, Tiffany and hers. Called them felons, right? Also threatened to contact their employer.
Why?
Because he's a scumbucket punk. And he's fueled by her at this moment in time.
I made myself laugh.
And you can't say not to do that AJ stream. Literally, she hopped around from her fucking Rumble stream to the AJ stream. She was all in there. She went into his live me stream telling him that I'm deragging, like bragging like the edgy girl she fucking is. And then the next thing you know, when AJ fires up that second stream, Next is in there on panel now whilst she's in the chat fucking arguing with the farmers and people on the internet she claims she doesn't care about.
And it was my fault.
That's a lot. That's a lot, dude.
They're fully invested in this month. There's no like return from it. So it's not like, oh, if we stop, they'll stop. They want to be invested in it. And if you remember, I did that fucking stupid panel Headwork, and Headwork was being a full out fucking troll. Like,
oh god, that was bad.
So Banner came up on panel.
Yeah,
Next came up. So Banner left. Then Next left. Then DC was on panel with me. And I asked her right then, Punk, do you want this to come to a stop, DC? Do you want it? And she said no. And that was all the way back then. Yeah, it was. And if you want to see that, like, I think it's been clipped all over the place and whatnot, that stream. Headwork was on his full troll mission.
This Montel Jordan song. This is how we do it. You just made me think of that song. Oh man, my earlier days. Oh man,
it's a good song.
It is. It is a good song. Like even like the old like 90s, like early. Yeah, they were good. They were good. Did you guys scare her off?
She said she blocked everybody, but
oh, did she block me? Is she still here?
Oh God, oh she can.
I don't know either. Oh no, you can't. I think you. I don't know. Okay, so Headwork is an old guy in the UK. He used to stream a bunch. He's better at music than Negs. Oh, okay, about the same level of. Oh, okay. I mean, like I know the name, but I'm not really like familiar, like at all. So, wait. Are you responding, Dina, to DC? Where? Listen, nobody's gonna come in my chat and then like block me. So if you see somebody that I'm not seeing, you can get rid of them because that would be like a new. Oh, okay, okay.
they accused him of being drunk, but he wasn't. That's the way that he trolls. He was like saying really extreme shit to fucking DC to throw her off balance, which was very effective. And Savannah was like, tentative about the whole thing. And I was the only one with any fucking logic on that stream. And I actually, I was reported to DC, and I was like, do you want this to end or you don't, sort of thing. She was like, no, you're fine. So she clearly wants this shit to continue.
Yeah.
And you're right, Vidal. You're absolutely right. And I don't blame Facey for not wanting any part of Nix and his fuckery and the backlash that incurs. It's more about the backlash
you were right, Vidal,
and what comes with that, right? With that territory. And I can't blame her. Her and Punky are doing their own channel and their own thing and whatnot. And they have their own little bits of drama over there. Like it's a mixed panel kind of thing that they do over there, and they have fun. Sometimes they play games over there and do things. They don't want no involvement with Nix really. They did an interview with Nix and DC on their channel. This is when I was a mod on the channel. I was hanging over there, and then Punky got Nix involved, and there was this whole thing with tapping Tone coming up on panel, and Nix attacked her from the side chat, and I didn't have it, and I fucking was like, I told Punky off after that stream, even like allowing that to happen, like one of her guests be attacked by Nix in the side chat because now he's been given a wrench or whatnot. I was like, that's fucked up, Punk. She knows it, But I can't blame anyone for not wanting any fucking part of this shit. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I mean, especially with.
And I stepped away for the longest time, and I wasn't involved in this shit. As you well know, I stepped away. Me and you have been talking forever and always will be in contact with each other. And you know that I wasn't involved in this shit for the longest time. I did take it. And when they continued, he got tragic back into his circle, all the doxing, all the harassment, all the other things started happening to Little Bibs, Fedora, everyone all over fucking the place. And I was like, fuck this shit. Like, you can't just keep using people and spitting them out time and time again. How many people we seen slip to the wayside? Good people, mind, that have good intentions.
Yes, very, absolute good intentions.
I'm sad that it's gotten to this. I don't like it.
It's so fucking toxic.
Oh, yeah.
Fidel. And he's bed of lies to be sitting upon, and just building upon.
You mean derail, right? She likes to derail.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's cool. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna play this. Give me 1 second. I'm right here.
Even to this day, he's like, so his ego won't allow him to admit that he's even wrong not once. Have you ever heard him say he's ever wrong once in all the years that you've heard him? Have you ever seen him once truly be accountable? Not really. Does his apology tours because he thinks he's going to get into a certain position, into a community, and get other creators to forgive him again so he can get his bag? But that's not a genuine and sincere apology. You never truly seen him be accountable or to his behaviour. Not really. And he just can't continue. It's just, it's sickening. It's sickening that he can go around telling lies about everyone, discrediting everyone else, and playing this perpetual victim. Oh, well, Vidal. Well, this is the thing. You say about Tone. Tony's lovely, right? He's a sweetheart. I've known him for fucking forever as well. Like, I'll jump on VC with Tone and hang out with him, like, just and chill with him. I'm good friends with Tone. He's a good lad. He was up on Punky and Face's panel, and Nex was in the side chat, and Tone had already left Nex's community long before that. He hadn't been around since the YouTube channel, right? He never came over to the Twitch channel or anything. And Tone is fucking a sweet guy, and he knows what's fucked up, and he knows when somebody's acting out of turn, and he didn't need to be involved in the shit to know, like, Nex is fucked, like, this shit's not for me, sort of thing. And he had an opinion on it. How dare he have an opinion, like the slight criticism of Nex even. And Nex felt very freely, to come into Punk's side chat while Tone was up on panel and attack him, basically. And Tone left the panel because of it. He was like, I'm not doing this, sort of thing. And he left the panel, but he went back into the side chat. He didn't, like, pussy out or something. He went into the side chat and was like, we'll do it, like, in here. I'm not going to have you, like, attack me from the side chat, sort of thing. Yeah, and it was kind of uncomfortable as well, in all honesty, especially because he was up on panel just having a nice time. Like, if anybody knows Tony, he's got a really nice personality, chill. He wasn't about that. But yeah, how dare you, like, leave Nex, not support Nex, or even have a slight bit of criticism towards him. So that's what
I might be lost. Who's Tony? Did she say Tony? Because I'm not sure. That's not let's see.
Didn't he do something kind of like that with YTR? It was really weird on her stream. I didn't see the stream.
I'm not sure. That's like one of the first times I'm ever hearing that name. I have no idea. I'll have to. I really don't know. I
have no idea.
Oh, Tap and Tone. Who's Tap and Tone? Vidal. Belinda. Belinda. Vidal says that Tone does not have anything to do with YTR, actually.
Oh no, I was talking about when Nix, whenever she went, or whenever Nix went on YTR stream, didn't he act a fool?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't know.
The first Olive Garden Mafia meeting, yeah.
Okay.
Even admitted by the bodega, yes.
It was just a juxtaposition.
Yeah, it was just admitted, but yes. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, hey, Kat. Hey, Kay Petty. How are you? It's nice to see you. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, really? Oh, interesting. I had no idea about that. Okay. Yes, exactly. And actually, that was just confirmed again. Time, a lot comes with time, guys. And I know people think that I speak cryptically, and it's just because maybe I just don't put everything out there. You know what I mean? But yes, time does do a lot. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, and I really like YTR, and I'm gonna stand here firmly and say that I really like her. I don't care what people like. I saw what was going on, and that was so uncomfortable, like, because it just felt like we had always said like we weren't like that, and then it was that's happening, and it was like whoa, like I just didn't understand it. I thought you don't necessarily have to like somebody, but it doesn't mean just because you don't like somebody, and then the reasons that they gave, and then now they're not even with Nikes, like, for crying out loud. The whole thing just doesn't make sense, you know?
It doesn't.
It
Yeah,
doesn't, John.
we're both, members on her channel.
Yeah. I really like
She's-
her. I was grateful when we came in there, even though I was told it was a thing, and nobody could explain it to me, but that it was a thing, and I mean, but I'm glad the thing happened because I really liked her.
She's been really cool to us, and Russ.
Yes, and she's been right about something. Yes, absolutely. I'm very grateful that I met her. She's a really smart girl, actually.
Yeah, see, like, everyone loves Tone. We all love Tone. Yeah, anyone that's been around the community for a long time or is running to him, no one's got anything bad to say him. He's a sweetheart. He went through a lot of shit lately in his real life, and I love him to bits, Yeah, he's a good guy. One of the few.
Oh, the Tone.
And the fact he's not just done it to, like, I don't even give a fuck about me. It's way to the past that. It's not about that. It is literally exposing the fucking truth at this point. And the fact is that now he wants to paint out that all of the truth doesn't matter because these people contacted death, or they were always in contact with death. This is what he's going to spin it as, I'm sure. And as you know, I had no contact with them. You put me in contact with them, and I was like, what the fuck, punk? I don't.
Yeah, I did. That was me, because they needed a place. They needed someone to tell them what to do, and I did not have any good advice for them. I wanted nothing to do with this shit.
Well, they wanted to get their truth.
Yeah, so I mean, I could have sent them anywhere, or they could have gone on their own.
Absolutely.
But yeah, that was me. I said y'all
He doesn't realize
to
it.
talk, and you did, and it is what it is.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, you saw that it's all come full circle. I didn't fucking lie about a fucking thing. You saw that they didn't do anything but have fucking good intentions for him. And it's been a swing nuts one after the other.
Wanted nothing to do with this shit. So I mean, I could have sent him anywhere.
He didn't have a channel. This is what I was trying to get him to understand when he, I don't know, apparently wanted to come on mine and talk. I was like, but you started going after her first, dude. Like he was talking about like everybody, like everybody that had left, and then started, and DC did. I'm not sure if she said it her by name, but of course, like she knew who she was talking about. Like, of course. And she doesn't have a channel. Of course, she wanted to be able to like set the record straight. Like, I can't blame her for that at all. I can't. I mean, from what we've seen, you know what I'm saying? Like of course she wanted to do that. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, she's do anything wrong.
No, when people like, if you're like willing to like say like, then at least just have something to like back up like what you're saying. And then you would say, like, well, because she deleted everything. Well, you had ample opportunity. You guys were already like saying stuff. Like, see, that's the thing. Like when the lies are being said, well, then why is it that the people that are getting smeared as liars always seem to have the proof? And then all of a sudden, well, you don't have to, and you're coming out with it later. It's like, what? Like, no, it doesn't work like that. But okay.
No, definitely not.
No.
Or they could have gone on their own. But yeah, that was me. I set y'all up to talk, and you did, and it is what it is.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you saw that it's all come full circle. I didn't fucking lie about a fucking thing. You saw that they didn't do anything but have fucking good intentions for him. And it's bitten us all in the arse one after the other. You're one of the few people that hasn't been bitten in the arse yet. That may all change after you speak out today. I can't promise you that. And this is, I agree, Lynn. Like at that time, this is what I'm trying to say. At that time, Punky really did drink the Kool-Aid, I guess. You know what I mean? Like she was deep in it to believing that next like Clara and was a decent middle-aged woman or whatnot. She had these misconceptions, and I guess this is her moment of realizing that she was wrong. This is what she did this for. She knows this is not gonna. I never wanted to put her into this position, especially because she had pulled back somewhat and tried not to involve herself, even if she was still remained friendly with Next to some degree. I knew she was trying to do her own thing. But yeah, she fully did drink the Kool-Aid at one point. And even shit that I told her, little bits here and there. It's like, I never pushed her on anything. I never tried to convince her on anything because I know that's not the thing to do. A lot of people, unfortunately, need to see it with their own eyes or experience it or something of that ilk. And it's just the way it fucking is. I'm not here to like alter people's behavior or who they're fucking friends with online.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Even if I am friends with someone, Steph knows this. I'll give you a nugget or two and make you, and you do the work yourself, right?
Yeah.
And it's like if you put the pieces together and you find out, I'll give you a little nugget here and go, someone. And you're like, oh, just on to someone. Yeah. And that means, right, I don't even need to say much
more. That's how
I
figured things out with the GP is you gave me that little nugget and I was like, it didn't resonate at first, but it was like seeped the back of my mind. And I think I started seeing things here and there.
And all I say is, and I'll say the most that I'll probably ever say is keep that one at arm's length. That's the most that you'll hear me criticize or badmouth someone, right?
I do like GP though.
And then, yeah, if you want to find out more for yourself, then find it out for yourself. If some adults need to find it out the fucking hard way, unfortunately, and it seems to be a pattern of behaviour. Most people in this community really need to be bitten in the fucking arse or see some real shit before they go, oh, he's a scumbucket. Oh, yeah, I realise now he was all right. You know, it's happened time and time again. We can't pretend that it hasn't. You know, this is why I say it's hard for me to take a pious approach, whether it comes to Christina, Lava Lamp, Tiffany, Punky, or anyone that was before that, anybody that was ever part. It's like, it's all well and good, like, to take this, like, oh, well, you stood for it and you would condone this. Well, we all did at one point, and we all overlooked certain things at one point, and none of us are better than the other because you woke up sooner than that one, or that one only just found out now, or whatever. It's like, I don't see why we've got to take this sort of pious approach like that either, because to me that sort of like buys into mob mentality, and then you're just as bad as fucking Nexus community, like, got to shut people out because of this reason. And if you do that, it's not progressive, right? So it's like,
no, and I appreciate what she just said there so much, because at one point in time we all have, like, you know, supported things that we didn't realize that we should be supporting, right? And you have to understand that, you know, like, there's some people that are still really, like, upset, and I understand. But here's the thing, is that when you were in that community, it's like kind of like brushed over. It's like, no, that wasn't us. That's not the way it happened. There's no receipts, but blah, blah, blah. And you're just kind of like, huh? And then it's like, oh, okay, you know. And then finally, until then, you see something that happens for yourself. Then it's like, oh, well, now I know the way the operations work, right? So it's, that's why I'm saying, like, I would never, like, get upset. Like, if anybody else left and, like, came and said, like, I'd be like, oh, totally get it. Like, I couldn't do that to somebody else, you know.
No, you couldn't.
Yeah, because I know what happened to me. So, like, I wouldn't be able to do that with somebody else.
You really gotta watch out these days in any community, because it just takes like a few people, and then, you know, it's like a shitstorm.
It is.
Really big shitstorm.
It's a lot. And when, like, I mean, just like, it's like, I understand the thing of, like, saying, like, I was right all along, but, like, you know, that can really be connected to pride, and pride isn't great. Like, and I know we all have it because we're all human. And I'm not saying that I'm out of that, because I'm not. I'm human. It happens to me all the time. But what I'm saying is that sometimes, though, people don't, because they don't want to just go with what anybody said. They want to see something for themselves. They want to know for a fact. So I respect what Def said there, because you want to know, like, you have to see it, because I don't want to be persuaded by either party, because now, like, everybody's, like, you may be more biased towards somebody, but if you really do care about the truth, then eventually you're going to see it, you know. And I think that's what's important, you know, and being able to say, like, yep, like that. I mean, that's what I think is, like, I don't care, as long as people, like, see something, then I don't really care, you know. Like, we're all guilty of it at some point or another. I don't know how we can point fingers at people, because we all came in at different times, and it doesn't even have to be about this. It can be about any other situation. It can be about anything else, you know. So you can take Mags, TC, all this out of the equation, put it to something else. Monica!
Hey.
Yeah. So, you know, like, hey, Monica, if you want a link, let me know. I'll give it to you. But yeah, so, like, I really appreciated her saying that. Like, that was really nice to hear, because that's exactly the way that I feel. Like, we all come in at different times. We've all done things at certain times, you know, and sometimes especially if you really, that's the way I feel. Like, if I really cared about the truth, then I don't have any right to say something until I see something for myself. Like, I can't speak out about it because I didn't see it before, but now I do, because it literally happened. So yeah. Monica, if you want a link, let me know. Okay, baby. Love you.
Allowed to fuck up and progress, and when they fucking come to the table and see the truth and are accountable for it, it should be accepted as that. And that's why I take that sort of, I guess, the middle ground approach, or I play devil's advocate a lot of the time, and it's not necessarily popular that I do that, you know, and some people think I should be harder going on certain things than I am or whatnot, but yeah, it's hard for me to be a judgmental cunt, I guess, because at one time I was at the helm of things and into it, and even though I was at the most positive time, in all honesty, of Nexus being online, and nobody can doubt that, like, those months that I was around and doing that shit, it was.
Funny you said that, Pink Lava, because he did. Actually, that's when he sounded, like, really kind of with it, like, you know, and I mean, I haven't showed those DMs, but man,
Yeah.
he was asking, and I didn't want to bombard him. The first message that I gave him was, why would Lava and Tiff be calling me? Because I wasn't in a cahoots with them. I didn't know anything. And he was there. Like, he was in the receipt stream. He had it. Like, he stood up for me the next morning. And then by the evening, it was completely opposite. So
Crazy.
Yeah, it was. It was, and it hurt. That hurt. I mean, like, but now let me say something now. Yes, it hurt because it felt like it was, like, you know, got thrown, you know, aside, you know, like trash, like whatever. After you had stood up for me, okay, fine. But I am not going to be upset for the fact that happened. And what did that make me and my friends see? We saw the truth. So I can't be upset about it either. Like, yeah, I'm upset with his behavior. I'm upset with his actions. I'm very disappointed and hurt by it. But at the same time, it's like, well, I'm glad I see the truth now. You know, it is what it is. I would rather have the truth than to be lied to, you know? So that is what it is. So I don't feel like it's a breach of trust when somebody's lied about me. If like this is the thing, this is what I've said. If somebody's lied about you, then yeah, if you have evidence to like back that up, then you know, then don't lie about somebody. Like, I don't feel like it's a breach of trust necessarily. It's just that I didn't really feel like it was necessary at the time. But yeah, like that's basically it. I mean, and the whole stalking his business stuff, no. I heard Death and Lil Boots talk about it on Deadly Content. And then I think it was the next day or something like that, that Sam repeated it in her stream. And I made a comment, and I believe it was in Russ's stream, it was in this Rebel stream. And then now all of a sudden I'm stalking their business filings. I'm like, no, they've already said it. I heard it. So I didn't look into you. Sorry. It wasn't that important. I found it interesting. That's all. I found it interesting. Oh yeah, she does pink hearts. Yes.
You know, he was well behaved up until that last point. And the minute he showed me that he was reverting to form is the minute I fucking pulled the kill switch, right? And was like, fuck you now. So it is what it is. But
does anybody know who pink hearts is? And why would you be?
I don't know.
Does anybody know who pink hearts is? Just curious. If not, I mean, you can let them stay until I just found that response a little weird. That's all.
Yeah.
For other people, it takes other situations or it takes longer.
Sorry, I get a little defensive over the people that have been very close to me.
That's why I don't want to put you in this position.
Understand.
And I'm sure it's going to be like, oh, well, they've coerced her into saying this or some shit. Like, you've got no fucking brain of your own.
No, the reason I did this is because people need to feel safe.
Oh, okay.
And people don't feel safe. And it seems to be on all ends. And it's got to stop. It's like got to stop somewhere.
Yep.
Well, the truth is a good place, Punk. The truth is a real good place, and that's all I'm asking you to deliver. Nothing else. Is this what you've seen with your own eyes? You saw the picture being dropped into the Discord. You've seen all the shit Harry's turned on people again and again and again. Good people, mine. People that you still fuck with, myself, Christina, whoever. And you know it's all deserved. You know he's in the wrong. Yeah. And I think that's why you've come to a position now where you can't ignore it any longer.
And it's very difficult. It is very difficult for me to. This is why I can't watch this stuff. Like I can't. It's very difficult because that's not the person that is on the internet. Is not the person that I have.
What we all want to do. I understand that. Look, we all fucking had a laugh at one time. It saddens me. We had a fucking good time. The time that we had, it was probably the most positive time that Nick has had on the internet.
Oh, okay, that was the point that I wanted to come across too.
And like this is
I think everybody, and I'm not downing them like for this, but it's like I think everybody felt like that. It was like when we all came in, it depended on oh, okay, all right, okay, thank you, Picard. Like when we all came in at different times, because we all came in at different times, right? And it's like, I mean, I came in when like Sylvana was leaving, Death was leaving, the shift between Tragic and Next, like it was like you could barely like make heads or tails out of it, right? But I think everybody has their own story for when they were coming in, and they really felt like, but I do understand what they mean, where the person that they see now wasn't the person that they came into. And I'm not giving him an out. I'm not saying that there wasn't other stuff going on. All I'm saying is that there seems to be a stark contrast, you know, between like when you enter to when you leave. It's like, whoa. And it's not just because you see things differently. It's like, I don't know. I just feel like if you go back and you look at these streams, like where he was on with like Peanut and Gigi, I'm not saying that there wasn't fuck shit. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying though that the way that he carried himself felt different than what you see now. At least that's my opinion, but that's what I'm trying to say. I think that is kind of everybody's experience, but it's all at like different times, which is so crazy, you know? That's so crazy. It's just like at different times, but everybody can experience kind of like the same thing. I don't know. I know people have said that he's always been like this, and I'm not saying that they're wrong. I just mean that he just seems to carry himself differently now than he did before, you know?
I feel the same way too.
You do too?
Yeah, he used to be like not as unhinged, of course, but
yeah, no, I don't think he felt like that too. Like when you would watch him, like it felt just a little bit different, you know? Like I don't know if you've ever seen that stream with him, Peanut and Gigi, and yeah, he seemed just different. Not saying that, to reiterate, like I'm not saying that he wasn't into fuck shit. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying though that the way that he was, it just seems like really bad, and Like, I feel for him because I know he's a human and I did care about him. I cared about him as a person, and it doesn't mean that my care stops just because like I know what the truth is, you know. Like even if you hurt me, like it doesn't like I don't know what to say about that, you know. Like it is what it is. But yeah, he's oh hey Monica. Hey Monica, how are you?
Good morning, infidels.
Good Monday morning. I'm not saying he doesn't.
In the morning. What are you talking again? I'm sorry.
Oh well,
I just
I've used some beauty products before, but
You missed it.
so funny. Ha ha ha. Mr. Jack.
Look at that backdrop.
Remember, I'm
yes.
everywhere.
Yes.
I can find you, man. How was your day, people?
Oh, sorry, Monica.
How was your days, people?
I had a great day, actually. We made wings, and then I made an Oreo poke cake. It was great.
You're looking gorgeous, girl. Where are you going? Oh my God. Do you have some
Nowhere.
party or something?
No.
Look at you. Okay.
She's always going places.
Yeah. I because I have some problems, so now I can move only from the kitchen to toilet and to the bed. That's it.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Okay, so
we're watching
what's the subject?
DC was in here for a very long time. You missed that part. Again.
She comes to your chat again. DC, we don't watch you. You are not important. I'm sorry. You are toxic people.
And I don't agree with his answers on stuff, so it's like.
But okay, now I'm talking. What is my point of view? You are fucking toxic people. Please, fuck yourself. Anna, AK, Tragic, and Miss and Mr. in there. You have your shop to do it. Fuck yourself. Go away. No one listen to you. You are too toxic. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
I love when you say that, Monica. Thank you very much for your cooperation. But Freddie was in here. We got a lot of good people in here. Belinda's here. Skeeter was here. Like I mean, I can't even remember. We got a lot of good people in here.
And remote. I'm sorry. I'm still having closed one eye. That's why. I have one eye closed. That's why I don't see exactly everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
She loves the chats. I guess a few of her streams.
I don't know why. And
she's obsessed. She's obsessed.
She's like, look at this chat.
I know. She's like, do you really what? Dude, like I'm doing exactly what I was gonna do. It's just like sometimes I might giggle at what you say.